Hello, my name is Felix Hooper and today I'm going to be interviewing Tanya from Feros Care. Hello Tanya, how are you?
Great, Felix. Great to be with you and your avocado tree.
Thank you. It's great to be with you too. Tanya, what do you do?
Oh, that's a good question. I work in marketing and there's lots of different roles that you can have in marketing, but the thing that I get to do is come up with creative programs and projects that change people's minds about old people. So in other words, old people or seniors often get stereotyped, that they're old, they're wrinkly, they're no good for anything. And I do projects that actually flip that on its head because there's so much to learn and so many interesting things about the seniors that we live in amongst our community.
That is very true because lots of seniors have lots of expertises that they have and that should definitely get shared. How many jobs and things that you organise do you reckon you do a year?
Oh, I do probably 5 major campaigns a year, then at least 6 major events as well. But I never say no to a project because I just love every project as a new opportunity to try something new and to make seniors feel valued. And we call it, our campaigns are called Growing Bold. We encourage people to grow bold, not old.
That's awesome and a very good, I guess you could say, philosophy to go by.
It's a great philosophy. It's in fact our ethos. Our ethos is all around empowering people to live their best lives. And life doesn't stop at 50, 60, 70. Life continues and the years can get better with the age. Last week I celebrated a 100-year-old birthday with a friend of mine. Her name's Nina. And she still dances. She does ballet. She does drumming. She does poetry. And how cool's that?
That is incredible. Doing all of those things at the age. And that just shows that all people can do whatever they like, no matter what age they are.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a really cool program that we run at the moment in the schools called Ask Gran, Not Google. So in other words, stop going on the internet to find out information. Go talk to a senior. Chances are they know a lot more than you're going to find on the internet.
That's very true because I have 2 very interesting granddads and they're both old, but they still know a lot. One's a ship's captain and one built boats and lots of other things. And I must say, when I look on Google, I'm like, how dense is water? I'm like, why doesn't Google tell me? And I'm like, Granddad, how dense is water? And he's like, it's this dense and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so I reckon that's a really good program to run.
Yeah, they're walking encyclopedias, the oracle of all information. So next time anyone has a question to ask, go and ask a senior before you hook into the internet.
That's so true. Tanya, whereabouts do you work?
I work at Tweed Heads. I also have offices at Coolangatta, so I get to get around a bit. And like today, here I am in an avocado farm with your very cool mum doing another cool project. So I don't really have a desk as such. I'm always on the go.
That's great because I must say desk jobs, they're not always the funnest to do.
No, I'm not a desk girl. I need to be out and about meeting people with lots of creativity around me and lots of opportunities to do new things.
And I mean, that is the way to live life, just to go and meet people and do as much as you can possibly do.
Yeah, that's why I'm fascinated to hook into your Felix YouTube channel because I'm sure there's some interesting people up there I'll find out about.
Oh, thank you. Tanya, what is the current project that you're working on at the moment?
We're running a program. Your mum and myself will come up with a program called Visible Me. So using your talents of your mum as a creative director, we're trying to bring seniors into a spotlight and make them visible. In other words, every senior has a story. Every senior has a legacy. Every senior has something very interesting about them. And so often we walk past people in the street, we don't even bother to ask them what their story is and what shaped them into the person that they are today. So this photographic exhibit will be an opportunity to bring those faces to life with really cool stories and an opportunity for them to participate in something they probably didn't imagine they'd be doing at 80 years of age.
That is very cool. And I must say, the person who we just had here, who were just cleaning up all the stuff that we have been using for photography equipment and that stuff, his name was Noel and he used to be an AFL player. Yeah. Yep. And he did lots of other cool things.
Yeah, he's a very cool man. He used to be a commentator as well on television. And we had Channel 9 here today filming a bit of a story about him, and he kept on using Channel 7 as a reference. They didn't really like that. But anyway.
Yes. Now, Tanya, I have one last question, but it might turn into another two.
Okay.
But it's not super related. Would you rather, for the rest of your life, only be able to eat chocolate cake or chocolate ice cream?
Oh, for the rest of my life, I think I'd have to say chocolate cake. And the reason for that is I'm only a summer ice cream girl, so I'd need to eat in winter. So it'd probably have to be chocolate cake.
Yeah. I'd probably choose chocolate cake in that instance because there's so many different ways you can make chocolate cake. Yeah. Thank you so much for your time today, Tanya, and you have really proved to be an excellent part of our community with Feros Care. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for having me on your show, and I hope I get to do more with you. I think you need to be signed up to my marketing team. You'd be a dynamo.
Oh, thanks. Well, I'd love that. Thank you so much, viewers, and this is Felix.